26. So it's going to be a bumpy ride. Hello, good morning. Buenos dias. We are on our way to my vitamin B12 appointment. This is a B12 injection that I get once a month. So we are on our way there. You guys, hopefully everything is going well in your neck of the woods, that you're being safe, that you're healthy, that all of your dreams and desires are coming to fruition as we are in the middle of the week. So it is hump day and we're almost to another weekend, and then January is going to be completely out, and then February will be in. It's crazy how time is just literally flying by. So as I always say, if you did not have a great end to your weekend, a great start to your week, because we are now in the middle of the week, keep your head up, keep your eyes open, keep on looking up, because there's a bigger, brighter, better on the horizon just for you. And you have to know and believe you will deserve every good and great thing coming your way. Alrighty. So like I said, we're on our way to B12 appointment. Hubby Naun, he's bringing me to the appointment. Sorry, you guys. He's bringing me to the appointment, but he's going to return to work after he drops me off. You guys, there's been so many changes. A lot of things has been happening since the last video. I've been doing better, not any side effects of the COVID, so really thank God for that. Michaela is back, but then she's also gone, so I'm going to get into that very quickly. I did a COVID test, an at-home COVID test, last Saturday in order for her to come back, because the boss needed a COVID test to be able to have the record, so Michaela would be able to return. So Michaela came back on this past Monday of this week, but on yesterday, as soon as she arrived, because I had an appointment to go to physical therapy. I haven't been back to physical therapy, you guys. I say since the beginning of December. It's been a long time, because when I got sick, I had COVID, and everyone in the house except my dad had COVID, so it wasn't right to go back. And then I had those back-to-back fevers, and then like I said in the other videos, dealing with that acute febrile illness outside of COVID that has been wreaking havoc. I just had an extreme bad bout of that on Monday. My mom did a phenomenal job of taking care of me. A lot of times that is not recorded, honestly, because sometimes it's just her and I. It depends on who's home. It's just a lot of times it comes out of nowhere, and it's just too many things going on. And my mom is not a vlogger, so she is not going to focus on picking up the camera and trying to record for you guys to see. Her main focus is her child and trying to make sure that I'm good and that I'm okay. The family, they're not really going to worry about that neither. Their main focus is my health, and I definitely appreciate that. But it was just her and I Monday when Michaela and I came back from the appointment, and it happened after that. So a lot of times it can be triggered by just the cold. The cold. Sometimes if I'm in the cold, not even for a long time, sometimes it just feel like a cold just sitting in my bones. So I could say maybe like a flu-like symptom, and then that'll trigger it. Long story short, the reason that it happens so often, when I talk to my primary care doctor about it, I've been having this ongoing cough before I was diagnosed with COVID. And if you guys know that have been following, I've been talking so much about my immune system for the longest. I don't have any protection with that. So my doctor finally set me up with a not an immune, because I have an immune doctor. It is a specialist for the acute febrile illness. Now I'm waiting for them to call me to set up an appointment. So it's just really just waiting on them. But these are doctors for the infectious disease doctors. So like I said, I'm just waiting on the phone call. So I'm really excited about that, because the other hospital, that I normally go to, like I'm going to now, the ones that are over there, they sent a denial letter to the primary care and say, well, she can take care of it. But with all the symptoms that I was having, my primary care was like, no, you need specialized care. This is out of my control. So I'm glad and grateful that she recognized that this is something that's serious and that really needs special attention, attended to. So I'm glad about that. But like I said, it's just waiting on the phone call. So my doctor, they called me Monday late afternoon and let me know that. So that takes a load off of my shoulder. More likely, you guys, you're going to see a lot of transportation, public transportation introductions when I'm on the way to appointments. If it's outside of ever my mom and dad bring me to appointments, other family members, because Michaela has decided, within the company, you have that option of the person. It can go either way. Like the person can escort you, like Jasmine and my other workers before, like they can escort you to appointments. But if the company allows that person that has a vehicle, if they want to bring you to appointments, they can. And multiple times, Michaela has brought me to appointments. If you guys follow on the Facebook and Instagram, you will see it in the stories, and especially on the Instagram timeline, you would definitely see that, and then also in the stories as well. But with so many appointments back to back, with me, it's just not regular sitting work. A lot of times we're just sitting down talking, sometimes watching TV, playing cards, just conversating, sometimes just doing, just doing regular things. Other times I am constantly on the go, because I have so many appointments, which unfortunately is my life. And it is overwhelming and it is tiresome, especially for the patient. For me, I do not drive because I'm not allowed to. But for other individuals that are bringing me, it can be taxing on them. So for a home health aide, depending on what the personality is, some can take it, some cannot. But I mean, she has done well for the most part with a lot of it, but it just got to the point where it's just a little bit overwhelming. So I mean, and that's completely understanding. So we're just gonna move on past that fact. And like I said, oh wow, man, these dips in New Orleans with these streets are just outrageous. So that reaction, it scared me, and it definitely shocked her. It was scary. That partisan, transportation, you guys would definitely know now what's going on. Because if it's outside of hubby, my mom, my dad, you guys know what's going on. So she won't be here the rest of the week. That's why hubby is bringing me this morning. Her boss had to pull her yesterday as soon as she got in, because she have another patient and they had a crisis. So until they get a lot of things in order, she won't be here the rest of the week, which is fine, because tomorrow I don't have anything to do. My mom is always home, so she's able to be with me, so that's a great thing as well. My dad is off on Fridays from his job, so that really helps out big time. I don't have anything that Friday morning, but that Friday evening, late afternoon, I have to go. The Friday afternoon, I have to go and see an appointment with the hematologist. And when that time I was at the hospital a couple Saturdays ago, when I had threw up, I said in the vlog before, when I had threw up blood from the phlegm of dealing with the COVID and then MS flare up, the ER doctor was concerned about my blood work, so they wanted me to see my hematologist, which is very important for me, especially being on a Vagio medication and then having my periods, which takes so much of my blood away as well. So TMI, but this is the part of our journey. So if you ever wonder why Elvis is not at a lot of appointments, to be honest, his schedule is not as flexible as my dad, so he makes it work for what works for us. And then we just decided what appointments that are extremely important that I need him to be at. There's ones that a lot of them Michaela can just attend because that's her job, and she's the home health aide. If other family members, if my mom goes, that's fine for everyone to go. But I mean, that's completely understandable. If he did, if he doesn't work, then we wouldn't have money. but you know, he have to do what he has to do. So we just make up in our minds and say, okay, what appointments that are necessary that I need you to attend, and the others that are, you know, they are important, but I don't need you to be there. I'll just explain to you, you know, once we get home, or I talk to you on the phone on the break. So that's how we make it work, and it works out fine for us. But yeah, we're getting ready to head in. He's taking everything out. So yeah, you guys, get ready and get out of here. It has been really cold out here in New Orleans, you guys. It's been up and down. We really haven't had any warm days where the sun has been shining. But you had some extreme days where it's just been extremely cold. No snow, but cold enough to you just have the heat on all day, and you're bundled up, and you're just really trying to just stay warm and come on, go. You know, you're trying to just stay warm and bundled up at all times. So he's bundled up, I'm bundled up. I have my little tan skirt on, winter skirt, with my black boots. So definitely I'm bundled up and everything, trying to stay warm. So yeah, definitely. Getting ready to head on in. Stay down, stay down. Hold on. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, January 30th. So one more day until we are in February. So right now I am in the van. My dad is in the store, so he's at Lowe's. So it is a Sunday right now afternoon. We just left Piccadilly up getting some takeout, getting something to eat. Ever is out with one of his co-workers. They had to go and check on a home that they're going to be working on this week. So they had to just go and get some things together that's going to you know, just things pertaining to the job. So they're just trying to just get all those things out of the way today. So he'll be home within the next hour or so. But yeah, so just give you guys an update. But just before we get to that, how are you guys doing? How have you guys been? Hope everything has been going well and in your favor. That if you didn't have a great ending to your week, as we're starting on a brand new week, keep your eyes open, keep your head up, look up, because there's a bigger, brighter birthday on the horizon just for you. And you have to know and believe that you well deserve every good and great thing coming your way. Alrighty. So if I sound like a Billy Goat Gruff as usual, just don't worry about that. I have been so much with colds and just like a lot of itchy throats. I have medication that I had from a couple of Saturdays ago when I was in the hospital that I had a refill on. I've also been taking Mucinex because the congestion has been a whole lot better, but at the same time it can revert back where I'm just feeling completely weak and lethargic. It's just out of control. On Friday, my mom and dad brought me to go see the hematologist. They did a lot of blood work on me. When I looked at the blood work, it was, you know, atrocious, with a few things that was high, a lot of things that was low. So to me, that's contributing to all the fatigue and tiredness I've been feeling beyond the MS. It's just been a lot. And then my body, you know, I don't have COVID. So like I said that in a previous video, but I really do believe that the COVID did a number on my body. And he agrees with that as well. So hopefully he calls me Monday to see what kind of treatment that we're going to do. So now it's just a waiting game. We did family church this morning. My cousin is by our house right now. This is my mom's baby sister's son. House now. His little boy. He has a daughter as well. His son is 11. The daughter is 13. But she's in Texas right now visiting her mom. So she'll be back down. I don't know exactly when. He lives a little distance from us. So he lives in Baton Rouge. So I say about a 2 to 3 hour drive. But I'm so glad that he came down to see us because we haven't seen him in a while. So my cousin, his son, is in the bedroom playing video games with with my nephew. So it's just great to see them bonding, and he looks up to my nephew, his cousin, so much. And so I just think that is just so beautiful and wonderful. So it just warms the heart. So on next week, I will see my on next Wednesday. Sorry, next Tuesday. I finally the hospital called me the other day, and my PCP has sent the referral so I can see a specialist for the acute febrile illness. So I will see them on Tuesday. This is the same hospital that I was in when I first became sick back in 2016. So I will go over there on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I see my neurologist that diagnosed me with the MS. This is the Spanish male doctor that I see on Wednesday that gave me the whole time, and I vented to you guys about all the frustration and craziness of that. So I see him on Wednesday for 8:30, and then on the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, I see my female neurologist that's at the hospital where I've gone over there to do infusions, and it has like a lot of different branches to that hospital, but that'll be the main campus one that I see her on the 15th. And I think that's the late in the afternoon appointment. I think around maybe 2 or 3 o'clock on that 15th. So tomorrow is the needle change. I was supposed to go and see the urologist now on December 1st. If you guys remember that I had the surgery for the urinary incontinence. I was supposed to see him on the 31st, but they're trying to minimize as much foot traffic, which I understand. So they called me the week before last to see about me coming in to, not coming in, but he's going to either call me or do a video chat. So that will be on tomorrow. Tuesday I have to do the PT eval. Then Friday, my dad is off. He's off on Fridays, like he was last Friday. Like he was Friday before, and brought me to the hematologist. I have to go and see the PCP at the hospital where I was doing the infusions. This is the hospital where I do the B12 injections once a month. So I would go and see them. I would go and see my primary care that I see her once every couple months. So that is for 140 on Friday. This is my train of thought. My mom is going to bring me to the appointment Monday and Tuesday until either Michaela comes back because she's still dealing with the other patient, or until the boss gets me a replacement. Because they, her not talking, they've been short staffed, and she's trying to find some more workers. So I mean, it's an oxymoron. It's aggravating. It's frustrating. But I'm so grateful and glad that I have my mom. That is going outrageously above and beyond, that I don't have to use transportation. Eva was able to bring me to the appointment Wednesday, which helped out a lot. And we definitely take care of my mom to make sure that she has gas, so just give her cash and whatever she wants to do for her. And you guys may wonder, like, that's your mom, so why do you give her cash? Eva and I are firm believers. Someone goes out of their way for you, even if they don't want anything, still be a blessing to them. Honor them. Show them that you appreciate that. And my mom is the type, she won't take anything from me. I have to let it argue with her to get her to take it. But I would just leave it in the van. And so if she wants to put it towards gas or buy us something to eat, whatever she wants to do with it, it's her prerogative, her decision, her choice. But I never ever want to take advantage of her being my mom and go out of her way to sacrifice or do something that she doesn't have to do, but she's doing it out of the kindness of her heart, being a mom and not wanting me to use transportation. I'm never going to forget that, and neither is Eva. So that's the reason why. As a family, we really work together dealing with my health issues. So it's really tight knit, and everyone is very close. And it's just really, really beautiful how we all get along to make things just an easy transition of just family, just networking together to make things, less stressful and less of a headache, and just much more unified. And it's beautiful. Even though I don't like being in situations, I don't like having to have people help me, it's great that I have the willingness and participants to want to help me through the situation. So it makes all the grand difference in the world, big time. So I'm going to give my voice a rest. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm just going to sit here and relax and wait until my dad come out. So always remember that you're bold, that you're strong, that you're a winner, that you're warrior, that we are survivors. You better count the stone. You first win in the storm. It's about you, this road to recovery. We will talk to you guys again soon in the very next video. Much love and much peace to you all. Besos. Enjoy your Sunday.